Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as a glorious nation of Finland. In our last video, we were freed from the German yoke and the Cox, and now are under the glorious control of Karl Mannerheim. And now we're just gonna work on stabilizing the nation out and just trying to save everything. So, Follonia crisis. So since we're no longer relying on the Germans, we gotta get working on our economic independence. I'm not the biggest fan of the tree. Like, I like the all the decisions you have to do, or that you can make. I think that's a lot of fun, but I don't like how there's only 2 trees. If you stay paddock. Ooh. Oh, this did happen. Okay, this is... Once more, the Russian bear is at war with itself. And unlike last time, we're not in civil war ourselves. Voices in Helsinki are whispering that this could prove to be the prime opportunity to move into Karelia and liberate our Karelian brethren from the Russian yoke. Others caution, however, as such an act of bravado is unlikely to receive German support. Well, we're not exactly worried about German support at this time. Here's the thing, though. This is kind of why I don't like the tree a bit. We can only we have to purchase grain from the Russians. And if we take the land from them, they're not going to be happy about that. And so we get a -10 monthly population. Now, granted, this is going to eventually bypass it, but I don't know. Now, in all my games, I've taken the land back. Like practice games. That was when I was running with the, let's call it the, focus. I mean, it's tempting. The idea of a greater Finland is very nice to me, I'm not gonna lie, but first off, we won't be able to go down the democratic diplomacy path. But I want a thick Finland, too. Do I have a coin? You know what? I think a lot of people are going to be going for a thick Finland. And this isn't Thickland, it's Finland. Maybe one day, but now isn't the right time. I feel dirty clicking that. I do, but we kind of got to figure out our own shit real quick. And then we'll go from there. The Second Russian Civil War. Okay, so who do I want to win? You know, I don't really care one way or the other. I think I kind of want the well, both are going to want to take me over eventually. I think I want the Russians to win for now because I can get Russian grain from the Russians and not the Soviets. Another reason I don't like the tree, it relies solely on the Russians. It doesn't swap over to the Soviets like it does for... It does that with the War of Russia, but doesn't do that with the Soviets, even if you go syndicalist. So that's... I'm not going to go for grain quite yet, just because it's not the best time to ask them. One day, my sweets, you'll come back. Here's the thing. I don't even get cores off this land. I don't... Yeah, I have... In all my test playthroughs, I never got cores off these lands, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have to wait longer in order to get the cores. But I just don't know. We need war tension at 75%, so if we want to take it for ourselves, we can't. Not yet, at least. Let's transit war up to the east. Russia is vulnerable. Go for it, bud. How's our boat coming along? Not bad. It'll be done in October. Probably get working on stabilizing Finland after this. Concentrated industry is finished up. Let's get a research slot going. What do we want to research? Interwar artillery. Oh, we could move into them. We need tension at 75% though, god damn it. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. But domestic factory production. Stabilize Finland. We gotta look inward before we go outward. One day, my sweets. One day. So we got a little while before we got... Oh, yeah, that's a boat. Our boat finished up, guys. Let's get a few light ships going. Let's get 2 light ships. Let's get going. Oh, here we are. Karl Mannerheim, the King of the North. Fuck Game of Thrones right now. I'm pissed off with what's happened with Game of Thrones. I'm recording this right now, Sunday. Was it 19th? Yeah, 19th. So, the last Game of Thrones is airing tonight. And I mean, I didn't mind the season up until the last episode, but the last episode kind of ticked me off. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But, fucking hell. Oh, R.I.P. The Italian Prime Minister guy name. I don't remember his name. Can't check his name either. Anyway, so I said I was going to talk about Karl Mannerheim. And so I guess I will. Because, like I said, he's one of my favorite historical figures in real life. He's just such a badass. He really is. So... Holy shit. Okay, that's... Oof. Alright. Despite having managed to successfully take and consolidate power, for now it is clear that Mannerheim has much to do with regards to the stability of the nation. With the radicals on both the left and the right, no longer pose a credible threat, the Finnish people must remain unsure about the new government and its goals for Finland. In order to clear up most of the uncertainty, Mannerheim has openly stated that his goal is to bring stability back to Finland while ensuring both peace and prosperity for the nation. That a boy. Let's bolster the White Guard real quick. Gotta preserve what we got. So, I kind of read this and I kind of brought it up in the beginning, and it's still mostly accurate from what I remember. When Finland declared war, or declared independence from the Russians during World War One, after that all got figured out, the Russians and the Soviets had Finland had a civil war similar to how the Russians and the Soviets had their civil war. And Karl Mannerheim led the White Guard to against the Red Guard, preventing communism from spreading to Finland. Now, unlike our timeline, Finland became more or less a republic, from what I can tell. Maybe a bit authoritarian in some ways, but still a republic. And then Karl retired, content with what he accomplished. Just kind of wanted to chill. But unfortunately for him, around World War II, around that time, Russia started the Soviet Union started encroaching in on Finland. The Winter War happened, and Russia took Karelia, and I think this little border territory. They also took Petsamo, which Finland had. I don't know why they don't have it here, because they had it in our timeline. And so after that, the West basically abandoned Finland. So after dealing with the Russians, Finns kind of had to turn to the Axis and Hitler. Not because they were fascist. You can argue that there were some authoritarian tinges to Finland. I don't know for sure. I don't work here, so I can't say for certain. But we can get some... let's get Lapua going. So Finland had to... first off, Mannerheim got out of retirement and basically became president of Finland. And he basically led the Finland through World War II. He joined up with the Axis and started invading Finland. Or not Finland, the Soviet Union. And they started making gains, but when it became clear that the war was going to start turning the other way, Finland began to kind of... They turned to the Allies and to the Soviets to try to... Or mainly the Allies, which are Britain, in our timeline, to try to broker out a peace. And I think it was Stalin who said that the only reason that Finland was independent because of that Mannerheim of theirs. So he managed to broker a peace. Finland lost a decent amount of their territory. That's Karelia. I believe they lost this little state too. But by all means, Finland should not have survived World War II. And they did, mostly because of Mannerheim. And afterwards, he retired. He had a bunch of health problems, so he went to Switzerland. And he started working on his memoirs. I don't think he was able to finish them before he died. But yeah, that's the story of Mannerheim. Very basically. He also did a bunch of shit beforehand. He was Field Marshal for Russia. He did this big epic voyage from Finland all the way down to like China, Mongolia, and then all the way back. He spoke like 6 languages. He actually didn't know Finnish until Finland became independent, because Sweden has like a... It's not Sweden. Finland has a big Swedish population, especially on the coast right here. Left over when we were left part of the Swedish Empire. If I'm getting any of this wrong, by the way, feel free to correct me in the comment section below. But from my understanding, this is how it works. And yeah. So, Mannerheim, badass. Oh, fuck. Jesus fuck. Well, that's not good. don't blame you, Denmark. Holy shit. So, okay, so they all went Cindy. That's not good. Denmark looks like it's gone. I mean, it's technically democratic, but not really. Holy fuck. Okay, so Finland's gone from the only nation in this region that starts off not democratic to the only nation who is, well, not democratic quite yet, but we're getting there. Let's arrest prominent radicals. Still some pretty prominent radicals going on, so we might want to get rid of those guys. We can modify our government, chief of staff. Let's go organization recovery. Let's go Larry Malmberg. Seems like a reliable guy. Ooh, the Russians are starting to push back into the Soviets. They've taken back Moscow. It's probably for the best that we didn't go in and take over their shit, because that would not have ended well for us. So yeah. Hopefully the right call. We can hope. Not gonna lie now, maybe we should have stayed with the Germans. A little worried. Second American Civil War. Oh jeez. There's Dougie boy. CSA, AUS, PSA. One thing I also don't like about the updates is how he took out the ability to just avoid the Civil War in America. I mean, he says, like, well, you're going to miss a bunch of stuff if you avoid the Civil War. It messes up with everything. There's a bunch of content you'll never see. But yeah, but they create content for avoiding the Civil War too, so it's... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Moxie failed. New England is a thing. America's Darkest Hour. I read that as Dankest Hour for a minute and I thought, do I have mods on? But no. Kind of curious how long the series is going to go for, because I know that Millennium Dawn is finally updating 25th. So it'll be cool to see that come back. Let's get the Bank of Finland going. Get our own central bank. I want to get the effects from military costs. Second International. Yeah. Well, this isn't good. At all. Declaring martial law. We still have Haken. If I was gonna get the fuck out of there, though. Holy shit, that's not good. Nicaragua was declared one on Honduras. What now? We're gonna get working on tanks. Kinda tempted, but let's get working on tanks. Well, I'm not too worried because we have a true King of the North right here to lead us through. Foundation of the Belgrade Pact. Bank of Finland. Then we'll go down the Republican Constitution. Then we'll secure international recognition. Oof. Well, we have the orange flag back, so that's nice. This is not a good game for moderate policies, though. This might not be a world where Mannerheim can survive long. We're just gonna have to miss that. Yeah, this is not good. Holy shit. I should be on Cindy. Fuck. But that's really all we can worry about, really. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more uploads every weekday, as well as every Saturday. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, any of that shit, go ahead and leave a comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate any all feedback you may have for me. If you want to support me financially, I got a Patreon link below. It's the only way I can make money off this. If you think I deserve something, go ahead. If not, I understand. If you want to... What am I thinking of? If you want to join up with me, play, chat, have a fun little time, I have a Discord link below. You can check that out. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Doggo333. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.